What's up, everybody? Mojo Juju here with two fellow gentlemen board members. I got Guardian here.
Wow, you said your name really fast.
What?
Sorry.
You said your name.
What is your name again?
Mojo Jujo.
What's
What's up, everybody?
I'm pronouncing it Mojo Jojo.
It's just funny.
But anyway, I got Guardian here. Guardian, say hi.
Hey. Hi.
And I got the Flowey Howie.
Yo, everybody, my favorite.
Wow.
Totally just cut out
There
there.
we go. Were you sleeping?
My favorite flower, the tulip.
Like, oh yeah, we're over here with Flowey Howie. Buzz.
I'm gonna turn my damn thing. All right, Guardian, tell him what we'll be doing today.
Oh, I will, because that seems to be my thing.
That's your job,
Well,
Josh.
That's my job. I'm gonna talk about her thing or pick her out her. So.
Well,
for
I mean,
this
you're not
video-
funny, so you have to do something.
Wow.
Shut up! How about you take the ball in the direction of their goal, not ours, Howie?
I was taking it to you, douchebag.
All right, Guardian, just continue with that
Okay.
fucking laugh.
Anyways,
That guy's wearing the cat.
so we have a list
So
here
cute.
of random ass things about video games in general that was actually for like it was some kind of school thing on this website. I'm not sure what the site was, but it was like essay topics that like they had given kids to talk about related to video games and just social everything and about how they impact or don't impact friggin' lives and all kinds of weird crap. I looked through it real quick and it was pretty okay stuff though. So we're just gonna read down this list of what these things that they're telling kids to figure out and talk about or whatever and give our 2 cents
Kids
on
can
it.
do it, so can we. Probably.
I hope so. I don't know. If you look at a kid's math nowadays, oh my god.
2 plus 2 equals Changang.
Yeah, what happened to like adding numbers together? And now it's like, well, if you add 16 squares to 4.3 alphabet, how many colors is brown?
At least 8, probably.
At least they get it, guys. How are you? No, you suck.
That was
I'm
me.
sorry. This is my second time playing.
Yeah. No. We totally had it set up.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Topic
Okay,
number
anyway,
one
go
here.
ahead.
Topic number one is like I don't know, everyone talks about this, and I'm pretty sure they've done like a bunch of studies and crap on this. It's do violent games cause behavior problems?
Yeah, I'm almost positive they've done studies on this. I guess we could have fucking looked one up before we actually started
Grand Theft Auto.
recording.
We don't give a shit about
But-
their studies. We have our study.
Yeah, we're
Sure.
And I'll
doing
tell you
want something
exactly what the
completely-
answer is.
it.
Games don't make people violent. Howie's fucking playing at Rocket League does.
Look, it turns into bats, guys. Is he a vampire?
This asshole is sitting in the damn goal, watching the bats instead of the damn ball.
I hope I missed.
But
No,
anyways, do violent games cause behavior problems?
No, I honestly don't think so.
They
You
call
know-
me Sonic, because I'm faster than Sonic. I'm jumping around.
One
Clear that
thing
fucking
I
ball.
can say
yeah, I don't
is-
think so either.
One thing I can say is I played Grand Theft Auto at like the age of fucking 8, and here I am now. You know, I've Never-
You've only held up 3 gas stations.
right. I've only held up 3 gas stations, mugged 21 people. No, but like, I honestly think that's a ridiculous thing, because if some parents I know will correct their kids if it's like, all right, hey, you don't do that, you don't hit, you don't pretend to shoot a gun or whatever, but
You don't mug gas stations.
yeah, you don't mug gas stations and rob 21 people. No, I honestly think
that's my thing too. Like that's a parent thing. Like
Yeah.
if you're not watching your kid, like you can play anything you want. I played that game and stuff as a little kid too. I knew that I couldn't go out in the street and take someone out of their damn car and beat their ass with a bat. Like,
right.
It is what it is. It's I don't know. I'd say common sense, but it's not really common anymore.
Right. Just the one thing
Okay.
that bugs the shit out of me though is like you have parents that will sit there and essentially be your kid's best friend, and as soon as you see
But
them
don't want to be
acting
the bad guy
up,
and discipline them.
yeah,
Yeah, and they're like, oh, that's his mom's fault. She's a whore. That's why he beats her like Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think you could say that.
well, he
Okay.
just did.
I can say whatever I want. This is our channel.
All right, Flowey.
A few weeks ago, I would have been inclined to agree with you, but an incident at our work, I'm not going to say what, let's just say at our work, a coworker told us about her son who did something at school, and his reason for doing it was because in video games you can. So, honestly, I was going to be inclined to agree with you until I heard about that.
Shit.
So...
Get it! Ah! Sorry.
So I think, I don't know, with the way you guys were doing, I think it, depending on how young they are and like the parents and stuff, I think video games can teach them it might be okay to do that stuff. Kids are already pretty violent without video games. But video games give kind of form to that, like ideas and violence and shit, and you just need to monitor it. If a kid really wants to grow up to be a bank robber, video games aren't gonna like quicken it or anything, but I think just having parents monitoring that stuff it's the best answer.
Right. Alright. Well, break for a second here.
Not insinuating that our coworker didn't watch her kid. I'm just saying,
Right. No, I did whatever. We're not defending no one. We're not accusing no one. Get over it.
I'm kind of accusing Austin Powers.
I personally think of said situation, it was fucking hilarious. But that's just
Yeah,
me.
no, that was hilarious.
Got the damn power to the school. But anyways.
I didn't even
Saw the-
say that. Come on.
Well, you gotta let them know what's going on, and they make up their own minds. Okay, next one. Should video game rating systems? Oh wow, I'm laughing here. I'm just thinking about a kid Sam Fishering a school.
Ready.
Should
Ready.
video game ratings systems be more stringent?
Be more what?
Strict, stringent, whatever.
Oh.
Should they be closerly rated? Closerly, that's a word.
Closerly. I kind of feel like they already are, but I've played a few games where it's kind of like really should have been rated something else.
Like what?
I think one of the games I played was Siphon Filter, or Siphon Filter, or whatever you want to call it. It was essentially a secret ops, kind of third-person game, and I want to say it was rated T, but you were sitting there killing people, and it had quite a bit to it. Peter, shut your mouth!
I love that. It's so funny.
It's just, oh my god.
But I don't know. I feel like they've altered that though, because just because it's rated T for teens, modern day teens, like you're friggin' watching like all that crap on TV and stuff. Like it's a more like I don't know. I don't want to say like it's not a more violent world, but it's more like culturally acceptable. So maybe they have accepted the fact that, oh well, this is kind of the norm, so it's not really considered mature.
But see, that's where, like, a lot of stuff comes into play about our essentially teens taking on wow, okay.
Oh.
Max Ammo Master. So anyway, it kind of goes back to that whole conversation we just had about our teens essentially following what video games are doing. And
Right.
It's kind of like, okay, well, oh, I'm going to be distracted here for a moment. Okay. But it goes back to that conversation, and it's just, if a game has blood, gore, nudity, and anything else, I mean, look at our channel.
Fuck.
We got, the F-bomb, H-bomb, now we got to drop the A-bomb. No, but...
Yeah, well, for the record, we have an appropriate rating at the beginning of our videos.
Exactly. That's the thing, We're going to sit here and swear obscenities and whatnot, and we're going to let people know it's rated M.
And then after that, it's out of our control.
Yeah,
M for monster. What?
Monster Dawn. Aw. But...
With the thing with ratings, I think the actual, ratings are okay, but I think the labels for what's in the game should be a bit more specific. Like, just saying nudity, that doesn't really mean much anymore. Having a girl with her shirt off but her bra on is considered nudity, which isn't really that bad.
Think of Far Cry. I want to say it was either 3 or 4.
I've never played Far Cry.
It was 4. It was 4.
You went out, Guardian.
What?
I said your audio cut off.
God.
But anyway,
Yeah, I don't know. It was freaking out, but it was Far Cry 4. What you're talking about?
Yeah.
That specific part where you're just like, whoa, that's happening.
That's kind of a side boob right there, and now it's a full boob.
No, it wasn't even that. It was a whole, hey, I'm from the city, and let me stick a bit of the capital right into your jungle.
Right.
What happened in that game? I've never played it.
Yeah, there was a lot
There
that
was a
happened.
legit sex scene. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You banged
Like
the
in
temple
Mass
leader.
Effect?
No, you straight up
it was
banged the temple leader.
It was straight up, yeah. It was no oh, that's a cute fadeaway scene from Mass Effect. No, this was ah!
I know Mass Effect Andromeda, in some of the characters, not all, but with Cora, you actually got to see full nudity happening.
No, yeah, this is all
I don't think you got
my
to see
jungle
Shepard's
vine!
dick, but
My jungle vine. Wow.
That was a different kind of game for sure.
Of rating of rated M. For I just died.
Fuck off, Peter.
come on!
Get it in there! Yeah!
I did it again!
Good job. I'm not the only one scoring.
This is my first goal. Oh, I got an achievement. First timer. Oh, I'm so glad you guys were here
Who
to
the
share
fuck is calling?
my first time with me.
All right, let's go.
I
next
know,
one.
Dragon Age.
Alright.
Let's go.
Dragon Age Inquisition had some boobies. Boobies.
Are parents ultimately responsible for what their kids play?
Yes and no. Because
Explain.
I know when I was younger, if my buddy's parents had a game that they let them play, I could just go over there and play it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's one little problem, but if at home you're not allowed to play that game, then there's kind of like a little, oh, I can just sidestep this.
Right.
Oh. But it's kind of on the children a little bit.
Shit.
Considering the fact that if they know
I
they're
mean, you
not
can't
supposed to be
expect
playing.
children to be responsible with this stuff.
Well, there are some kids where, they follow what their parents say. And if they know they're not supposed to be doing something, they'll say, "No, I'm not really supposed to play this game." But peer pressure
No,
happens.
at the end of the day, if they want to do it, they're gonna do it. Like I get a couple kids that are like, I mean, as far as modern day kids go, these kids are freaking saints compared to the little shitbags running around nowadays. And still, it doesn't matter how good of a kid they are. If they know that they're in trouble and dad's not home, they'll still find a way to get by the parent locks and all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, I blew up.
Yeah, because I know I used
Actually
to
getting a
try
little
and
bit better at
get
this
past
game.
parent locks and whatnot.
Oh, let's see what we got here. Let me pause for a second and look at my damn. Oh god, here we go. What should be done about sexism in gaming?
Oh, fucking.
Here
It's
we
a
go.
video game.
Just like every. Yeah,
It's a goddamn
just like
video
in every
game.
movie now.
Sorry.
Everyone's got to redo every damn movie ever made to make the damn hero a fucking girl.
Right. I mean, if the hero's a
Like, we get
guy,
it.
whatever. Who fucking cares?
Well,
I
that's
play-
easy for us to say. We're white guys.
Well, see, that's the thing.
I don't
I
care.
play Diablo
Purple.
3. I play Diablo 3, and I play a fucking girl. I don't fucking care. You know?
Yeah, but another thing is with this issue is that when you do get to be a girl, they're usually wearing like armor bikinis.
Now, see, there's a problem. They're trying to sexualize
Yeah, but
their character.
That goes into this other one that's on here though. That's like let's see where was that out here? Why is sex and violence such a common theme in video games? Okay, it is what it is. That's because that's what sells.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna disagree here. It's not that big in video games. Video games, when people think of video games, everybody thinks of something different. But video games, that's a very broad term. There's games like Nintendo games where, honestly, none of that's in most Nintendo games. There's games like Call of Duty games. There's this game we're playing. Like, do you see any... I guess this is kind of violent, but not really. It's not like violence. It's
No.
toy cars running into each other. So I disagree with the whole that's common in video games, because video games mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people.
No, but if you see the average game, if you were to walk down the friggin' video game aisle in Walmart right now and point at each one and look at the rating, 90% of games being made now are some kind of kill someone, rape someone, rob someone, something mature.
Mhm.
That's if you notice that because those are the games you buy. But if you
Here,
look
I'm
on
gonna
indie
exit the
games
main
on the
menu.
computer and stuff, there are a lot of games that are just kind of farming simulators, like Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley. Heck,
Yeah.
there's a freaking tractor simulator. There's still a lot of games that aren't like that.
But you're not sitting there watching freaking TV at 8 o'clock at night watching your show, and the commercial that comes on afterwards is going to be for or 4 watching people getting chainsawed in half, not for fucking tractor simulator.
That's true. So
That's
really
what's
the issue of
advertised
this
because
game-
that's what's popular.
And
yeah.
it's what sells.
That's what sells. People like violence, and people like yeah.
Yeah.
It's a way for us to murder people without actually murdering people.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this little area.
Is he still playing?
Are you still playing?
Yeah.
You realize Guardian and I backed out.
You never said anything.
I did.
Well, to be
Did you?
honest, he did. But to be fair, he also said it like he was squeezing his balls because he was like, "I'm going back to the menu," and I just happened to
Oh.
accidentally hear him, so I did.
Wow.
You know, he- Full-fledging his American side and going, "I'm going back to the menu."
Well, shit, I don't want to leave this game with these people then.
Nope. Nope. Move them. Screw them.
Bye, guys.
Just come back.
But, like... Yeah, with the one woman thing, there is sexism in games. And honestly, I'm not qualified to say how to fix it.
Okay.
Right.
Like what? In what aspect?
Again, a lot of games, like Skyrim, take for example. You'd think, oh, it's equal. There's not much character to these characters. There's no personality. So whether you're a guy or a girl, there's no difference. There is when you look at the armor they're wearing. You wear armor as a guy, it's armor in Skyrim. It covers everything. You wear armor as a girl, and it's a metal bikini that shows all their curves and stuff. Like, that's not going to protect the girl. That's clearly just for the sexism. Not sexism, but for the sex appeal, which is sexism.
That's still not true though, because it does the same thing to the guy shit. If you go on Skyrim and you're filtering around armor and all this crap, yeah, there is that freaking the standard, what you think of the damn slave Princess Leia bikini armor or whatever. But there's also the
you can't wear that as the guy though.
Yes, you can. There is that exact same armor. If you equip that freaking sex appeal armor with a male character, it'll put you in some like suspender shit where your muscles and your chest is sticking out and you're wearing like a damn harness. You don't think it's like that because you're a guy and you're like, oh, whatever. He doesn't have like a shirt on. Big deal. As soon as you see it on a female character, you're like, oh my god, she's naked.
Yeah, but there are some armor.
The metal armor too is that for women. Like, now that I think about it, you are right about that.
Mm-hmm. But there are some pieces of armor that are not very revealing. Now, I can't specifically think of the armor, but
because I haven't played Skyrim
I can. It's the Winchester field metal armor of the Stamina Monkey. That is the one you're thinking of.
There you go.
Probably.
I feel like that's what they're always called, something fucking crazy like that.
The bone shiv of the golden turd.
But thankfully, there are games that are starting to improve on that, like Star Wars Battlefront 2. The main character in the campaign is Iden, and she's a great character, and she's a woman. She's absolutely amazing. I love her.
Yeah, because they're pushing
better than some of the Star Wars. Well,
it's not that like I don't have anything against it. You're right. Just because she's a woman, it doesn't matter whatsoever. The story is fantastic, and she's a badass character. But because we're in the I don't want to call it a trend, but like the movements that we are currently in this damn country, that more and more games are being made specifically to always have female leads now because everyone's bitching about it.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think that's a bad thing, though. A lot of the females leads I've seen have been amazing.
It shouldn't matter, though.
Yeah, honestly, it shouldn't.
It doesn't matter if the character is a man or a woman. What are they going to do next? Remake freaking the next Halo 6 and Master Chief dies and the new Spartan is a fucking girl?
Or just make something that is you're a girl, but Master Chief is still alive.
Like, it doesn't... I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter. It's no different in
it is nice to
the
have
same
games
thing in movies.
With girls in them, like a female character.
Well, I'm not saying that it isn't. I mean, there should be both of them, and it's whatever. And a lot of games are like that. Like the last Gears of War 4. Like, your main character is Marcus's son, and your sidekick, your partner per se, like Dom was always freaking like player 2 for Marcus. Your side character is a chick. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played it. I don't know exactly who she is related to them or whatever, but it was whatever. It didn't mean anything different. She wasn't better or worse than the characters. She had the same control as everybody else. Basically, all it was cosmetic. Like, it's whatever. That's not a big deal whatsoever. It's this.
Same with Mass Effect.
What's
You could be the girl shepherd too, the woman shepherd.
Yeah, you could play as Commander Shepard as a freaking woman.
Yeah.
I think they do have actual names. I think the guy's default name, I know you can change it, but the guy shepherd, man shepherd, whatever, male shepherd, is John, and the other one's Jane? The woman is named Jane?
They both start with a J.
I have no idea.
It's sexist.
Sexist. I'm offended. What about the people whose names default with a letter R? What the hell? I'm gonna write a dirty letter.
Right.
All right.
It's not my EA.
I see you were able to get your penguin.
Yes. I was happy about that.
Penguin? What?
Yeah.
I got
I
the
could buy it
fucking
if I
I only have
want.
15. Fuck,
I
I,
got-
only have 15 of them stupid things.
I got the penguin.
I have 25.
Ah,
I
damn.
could buy a penguin if I want to. Well, I have
Fuck.
26. All right, are we gonna say goodbye?
Are we gonna call this, or are we gonna keep going here?
I think we can call it.
Say that again?
I said I think we can call it.
Okay.
Howie.
Howie?
Yes.
Oh my god. Where are you?
I'm right here.
My god, end the video.
Oh, I thought Morgan was doing it. I mean,
No.
Mojo. Whatever his fucking name is.
You blew his cover! Oh my god,
Just-
everyone knows
Oh my
who
god, I
Gavin
gotta
is
delete
now.
everything. Oh, my Facebook, my Instagram, my Snapchat. I gotta go. You blew my cover.
He has his own satellite now. Thanks a lot, fuck.
Well, while those two are having a mental breakdown, thank you all so much for watching our video. Comment on the comments below what you thought of the various topics we talked about.
I just
Flowy
told the
Howie.
world that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but it's no big deal.
I'm Flowy Howie. That was Guardian, who's a douchebag. And the other
Fucking
one,
asshole.
the more likable one, was Mojo. We are 3/4 of the Gentleman's Entertainment Board, and we wish you a good night.
Howie's a dick.